the schedule, my time blocking. And a lot of people might think, or maybe I don't know, I'm wrong, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. Those are so like small, like so insignificant. I should be worrying about the big things, right? I should be worrying about like all these crazy things that are happening, and my calendar doesn't really matter, right? So what are some things like well, first off, what would you say to that person? And second, what are some things that we can start doing now to make sure that we're win stacking?
Dude, I'm excited for this. So I would challenge that with like every fiber of my being. One of my good friends and early mentors told me, show me your calendar, I'll show you your paycheck. Right. And, I think that one thing here is the best that I've ever heard it put by my good friend, Ricky Mendez. He was speaking to our mastermind last December, I want to say. And he shared something really powerful. He said, everybody thinks the universe rewards scale, but it doesn't. The universe rewards consistency, right? So those seemingly little things, those lead up to the big things. Yeah. And if you don't do the little things, you never get to the big things. It's like if we're going to use the example of win stacking, right? Like, dude, we can't get up here until we've stacked all the way up. And those are the little things. For anyone not watching the video, that was a little difficult to understand.
You can go watch it. You know where the link is at Beast Bros Co on Facebook. Yeah, you can let us know on the DMs too.
but that's where I would go with that. Like those little things lead to the big things. And the reason, here's the deal. When we talk about high performance, which by the way, I don't think I ever defined, that just means succeeding beyond standard norms consistently over the long term while maintaining positive well-being and positive relationships. Okay. So when we talk about high performance and you look at some of the biggest studies like Brendon Burchard's book, High Performance Habits, some of these big studies around the world of high performers, these habits, first of all, they're all trainable. They're all malleable. They're not things that we're born with. They're not like age, gender, sexual orientation, like location of the world, all of these things. None of them are strongly correlated with high performance. Yep. Now, it doesn't mean they don't play a role, but it means that they're not strongly correlated. Here's why that's powerful. Those are the things that we don't control. So that means that we're back in the driver's seat. Everything we want to do, we can train. All of these habits that yield high performance are trainable. And here's the other thing. They're not difficult. High performers just do them more consistently and more frequently, right? Because common sense is not always common practice. And people think, oh, like, yeah, I've done that, but they haven't. They've spent time thinking about it, like while they're on the subway and there's a million other things going on and the thought like glanced away for a second. Like you didn't spend the time there. So that's what I would say. You need to be doing it. Bro, I don't remember the other question.
That was so awesome.